Are you drowning in debt, feeling like the only way out is to sacrifice every single joy in your life, live on ramen noodles, and never see your friends again? Do you look at your credit card statements and student loan balances and feel a knot tighten in your stomach, convinced that true financial freedom is only for the ultra-disciplined or the super rich? If that sounds like you, then let me tell you something crucial right now. You are not alone, and that pervasive myth, that belief that escaping debt means giving up everything, is exactly what we're going to dismantle today. Because here's the truth, a truth that most financial gurus don't always articulate with enough clarity. Getting out of debt doesn't have to be a miserable, joyless existence. It's not about stripping your life bare until it's unrecognizable. It's about being intentional. It's about making smart, strategic choices that align with your values, allowing you to pay down your debt aggressively without feeling like you're living under a self-imposed financial lockdown. You can absolutely achieve debt-free living and still enjoy the things that matter to you. In this video, we're going to walk through the actionable steps, the mindset shifts, and the practical strategies that will empower you to pay off your debts without giving up everything you love. This isn't about deprivation, it's about liberation. So let's dive in. The first and arguably most critical step to paying off debt without feeling deprived is a profound mindset shift. Many people approach debt repayment with a scarcity mindset, viewing every dollar spent on anything other than debt as a failure or a forbidden luxury. This perspective is not only unsustainable, but also incredibly demotivating. It creates a feeling of constant sacrifice, which inevitably leads to burnout and often falling back into old habits. Instead, I want you to adopt an intentionality mindset. This means every dollar you spend, whether it's on debt repayment or on something that brings you joy, is a conscious, deliberate choice. It's not about cutting out all discretionary spending. It's about making sure your discretionary spending aligns with your core values and brings you genuine satisfaction, not just fleeting pleasure. For example, if spending time with friends over a coffee once a week is a non-negotiable for your mental well-being, then that becomes an intentional, budgeted expense. The key is to cut out the unintentional, almost unconscious spending that doesn't actually add value to your life. Think about those impulse buys, the forgotten subscriptions, the convenience purchases that add up without you even noticing. By consciously deciding where your money goes, you regain control, and that feeling of control is far more empowering than any feeling of deprivation. This shift transforms debt repayment from a punitive chore into a powerful act of self-care and future investment. Now, let's get practical. You cannot effectively fight a battle you don't understand. The absolute foundational step to any debt repayment journey is to thoroughly understand your debt landscape. This means gathering every single piece of information about your debts. I'm talking about credit card statements, student loan portals, car loan documents, personal loan agreements, everything you need to know. 1. The total balance owed on each debt. 2. The interest rate for each debt. This is crucial because higher interest rates cost you more money over time. 3. The minimum monthly payment required for each debt. 4. The due dates for each payment. Create a spreadsheet or use a dedicated app to list all of this out. Seeing it all in one place can be daunting at first, but it's like shining a flashlight into a dark room. Once you see everything clearly, you can start to strategize. This clarity is not meant to overwhelm you. It's meant to empower you. It's the first step in taking back control and setting yourself up for success. Without this clear picture, you're essentially trying to navigate a maze blindfolded. With your debt landscape mapped out, the next critical step is creating a realistic, sustainable budget. And when I say realistic, I mean one that doesn't force you to live like a hermit. A budget is not a straitjacket, it's a spending plan. It's a tool that helps you allocate your money to align with your financial goals, like paying off debt, while still allowing for the necessities and some of the joys of life. Start by tracking your income and all your fixed expenses: rent, mortgage, utilities, insurance, loan payments. Then look at your variable expenses: groceries, transportation, entertainment, dining out. This is where the intentionality mindset truly comes into play. Instead of slashing everything indiscriminately, ask yourself, what are my true needs? What genuinely brings me joy and value? What am I spending money on that I don't even care about? For example, if you spend $200 a month on dining out, but genuinely enjoy the experience, maybe you reduce it to $100 and make it a more intentional date night or friends gathering instead of grabbing takeout every other day. If you have 5 streaming subscriptions but only actively use 2, cancel the others. This isn't deprivation, it's optimization. You're cutting the fat, not the muscle. A popular framework like the 50-30-20 rule, 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. Debt repayment, can be a great starting point, but feel free to adjust it to fit your specific situation. The goal is to free up as much money as possible for debt repayment without making yourself miserable. Once you have a clear picture of your debts and a working budget, it's time to choose your strategic debt repayment method. The 2 most popular and effective strategies are the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. Both work, but they appeal to different psychological drivers. The debt snowball method focuses on motivation and quick wins. Here's how it works. 1. List all your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, regardless of interest rate. 2. Make minimum payments on all debts except the smallest one. 3. Throw every extra dollar you have at that smallest debt until it's paid off. 4. Once the smallest debt is gone, take the money you were paying on it, minimum payment plus extra payment, and apply it to the next smallest debt. 5. Continue this process, building momentum like a snowball rolling downhill until all your debts are gone. The power of the snowball method lies in the psychological boost you get from seeing debts disappear quickly. These small victories fuel your motivation to keep going, which is incredibly valuable when the journey feels long. The debt avalanche method focuses on saving money on interest. Here's how it works. 1. List all your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest, regardless of the balance. 2. Make minimum payments on all debts except the one with the highest interest rate. 3. Throw every extra dollar you have at that highest interest rate debt until it's paid off. 4. Once the highest interest rate debt is gone, take the money you were paying on it and apply it to the next highest interest rate debt. 5. Continue this process until all your debts are gone. The avalanche method is mathematically superior because it minimizes the total interest you pay, saving you money in the long run. Which one should you choose? If you need quick wins and motivation to stay on track, the snowball might be better. If you're disciplined and want to save the most money, the avalanche is your choice. The most important thing is to pick a method and stick with it consistently. Consistency more than any specific method is what will get you to the finish line. Now let's talk about finding hidden money. Those extra dollars you can throw at your debt without feeling like you're completely overhauling your lifestyle. This is where smart, non-depriving strategies come into play. 1. Negotiate your bills. Many people pay more than they need to for services like internet, cable, and even insurance. Call your providers, ask for a lower rate, threaten to switch, or see if they have any promotional offers for existing customers. You might be surprised how much you can save with a simple phone call. Review your insurance policies, car, home, health, and shop around for better rates annually. This can free up significant cash each month without you having to give up anything you currently enjoy. 2. Meal planning and smart groceries. This is a huge one. Eating out frequently or making impulse grocery purchases can drain your budget quickly. However, meal planning doesn't mean eating boring, repetitive meals. It means planning your meals for the week, making a grocery list and sticking to it. Look for sales, use coupons, buy generic brands where quality is comparable, and reduce food waste. Cooking at home is almost always cheaper and often healthier than dining out. You can still enjoy delicious, varied meals. You're just being more strategic about how you acquire and prepare them. 3. Review your subscriptions. How many streaming services, gym memberships you don't use, or app subscriptions do you have? Go through your bank statements and identify recurring charges. Cancel anything you don't actively use or truly value. This is typically low-hanging fruit for finding extra cash without feeling a significant impact on your daily life. 4. Shop smarter, not harder. Instead of always buying new, consider second-hand for certain items. Clothing, furniture, books, and even electronics can often be found in excellent condition at a fraction of the price. If you do need to buy new, wait for sales, use discount codes, and compare prices online. This isn't about denying yourself, it's about being a savvy consumer. 5. Temporary, intentional sacrifices. There might be a few areas where you do make a temporary, conscious reduction to accelerate your debt payoff. For instance, instead of going out for expensive drinks every Friday, maybe you host a potluck or game night at home once a month. Instead of buying that new gadget right away, you wait a few months. These are not permanent renunciations. They are strategic pauses to achieve a larger goal. The key is that they are your choices, driven by your intentionality, not by a feeling of deprivation. 6. Boost your income, the accelerant. While technically not finding hidden money, increasing your income is one of the most powerful ways to accelerate debt repayment without cutting back on your current lifestyle. Could you pick up a side hustle for a few hours a week? Deliver food, freelance a skill, walk dogs, sell items you no longer need? Even an extra $200, $300 a month can make a dramatic difference when consistently applied to your highest interest debt. This isn't about working yourself to exhaustion. It's about finding smart ways to leverage your time and skills to reach your financial goals faster. The money from a side hustle can often be entirely dedicated to debt, meaning you don't feel it impacting your regular budget at all. As you make progress, it's absolutely essential to protect that progress and avoid falling back into debt. This requires a few ongoing habits and mindset adjustments. 1. Build an emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. Even a small emergency fund of $1,000 to $2,000 can be a lifesaver. Life happens: car repairs, medical emergencies, unexpected job loss. Without an emergency fund, these unforeseen events often lead people right back to relying on credit cards, undoing all their hard work. Think of your emergency fund as your financial shield, protecting your debt repayment journey from inevitable bumps in the road. 2. Track your progress. Seeing your debt balances shrink is incredibly motivating. Regularly update your spreadsheet, check your online accounts, and visualize how far you've come. This isn't just about numbers, it's about celebrating your dedication and hard work. 3. Celebrate milestones wisely. When you pay off a debt, even a small one, take a moment to celebrate. This doesn't mean going on a shopping spree and incurring more debt. It could be a nice budgeted meal out, a small treat, or simply taking a moment to acknowledge your achievement. These celebrations reinforce positive behavior and make the journey feel more rewarding. 4. Learn from setbacks. There will be times when you overspend, miss a payment, or face an unexpected expense. Don't let a setback derail your entire journey. Acknowledge it, learn from it, and get back on track immediately. Financial journeys are rarely linear. They have ups and downs. The key is resilience and persistence. 5. Educate yourself continuously. The more you learn about personal finance, investing, and money management, the more empowered you become. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch more videos like this one. Financial literacy is a lifelong journey, and the more knowledgeable you are, the better decisions you'll make. Ultimately, debt-free living isn't just about paying off balances. It's about transforming your relationship with money and creating a life of financial peace and choice. When you're debt-free, your income is truly your own. You have the freedom to save for a down payment on a home, invest for retirement, travel, pursue passions, or simply enjoy life without the heavy burden of monthly payments and interest charges hanging over your head. This journey is about empowering you to live the life you want, not about restricting it. It's about making conscious decisions today that will pay dividends for years to come. It's about understanding that temporary strategic adjustments are not deprivation, but rather the building blocks of true financial freedom. You don't have to give up everything. You just have to be smart, intentional, and persistent. So if you're ready to take control, to shed the burden of debt without sacrificing your happiness, start today. Map out your debts. Create that intentional budget. Choose your repayment strategy. And remember, every single dollar you intentionally apply to your debt is a step closer to the life you truly desire. You can absolutely pay off your debts without giving up everything you love. It's a journey of intentionality, not deprivation. If this video helped you see a path forward, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more practical financial advice, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content that can help you achieve your financial goals. Share your biggest takeaway or your favorite tip in the comments below, and let's build a community of financially empowered individuals together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.